Okay, this is all we have time for, but you know what? Literally fine. Let's go. Did not even put my heels on. Girl! Well, give me a twirl. Yes. Okay, the makeup doesn't look that bad. Rashi looks
great.
like a queen. Let's do this.
Hey. Hi, friends. How's it going?
Hi.
Oh, this one right here. I should know. I should know all the cameras.
Look at Rashi's shoes.
Great.
Don't look at mine.
Thank you. Thank you. Just wanted a splash of color.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you. Oh, here is the side view here. Here we go. Yes.
I have on my comfy, oh gosh, don't look at mine. And my spray tan foot. My spray tan malfunction.
We look like we're related.
Oh my gosh. Well, that part, it's all coming off and it's all, okay.
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, when I go to my spray tan, I just say, I want to look like Rashi Vats, so.
I'm like, oh, let me give you that color.
I'm just kidding. But every time I do get sprayed, she's always like, girl.
Yes,
but
yes, you're getting
this
there.
one's coming off. I think I'm going to go get one tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right. That's a whole process. I know nothing about it.
Some people don't mind it. I personally can't stand the feeling of getting a spray tan, and it just feels like wet and gooey to me, and it smells weird. But some people, some of my friends don't mind it at all. My sister doesn't mind it. She's like, goes and gets a spray and just kind of goes
So
about
like
her life.
celebrities, what you're going to eventually have is your own spray tanning?
With real gold in it, yeah, like Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Yes, isn't that the dream? So I actually follow a celebrity spray tan artist, and she goes to their houses and hand sprays them. I just go in a machine.
That's what you need to do.
I know, then I wouldn't have little malfunction. But also I don't like wipe my feet off very well. I'm gonna start doing that just because I forget.
And I'm like, how can I, because I tan extremely easily. Like I'll be in the sun for 10 minutes and there will definitely be a difference. So any of like the cute straps and all that.
Well, if you put on a high SPF, would you still tan?
It's still tan.
Really?
Yes, it's crazy. Like my friends don't believe me, but then when I show them, and that's I think what those swimsuits are geared towards. So that's why I'm trying to always get a low or maybe a tank top or something, so I don't have those lines.
That's funny.
Because those lines really drive me nuts on myself.
See, I thought you were going for the now bathing suits are so cheeky that it burns your bum.
Oh no.
When you haven't been out.
Can you imagine me with? Well, no, don't. Anyway.
Don't imagine.
Don't imagine. Anyway, so something yesterday that I was just appalled by. We had this on the news, and it's court. I think that it's crazy that someone can do that. I mean, I think we have more sympathy just because, again, regardless of political affiliation.
But even political affiliation, there was really no point to why he was doing that.
I'm not talking about the point, yeah. But
well, I mean, truly, yes. Like he wasn't. Normally, you see this in a filibuster whenever they're trying to hold up something from being passed.
Yes,
but that wasn't really the case yesterday.
It was more of, it was a protest against Trump and Elon Musk. But the point is, standing up, and we have been on air continuously for 6-7 hours straight, no breaks. Me and you.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's awful. It is awful.
But I don't even think that he could take a restroom break.
Right. Remember that one time we didn't take a restroom break or anything?
That was crazy.
That was awful. It was just awful for our bodies. Like, it's not even like an awful experience in general.
I got done with that coverage. I think I was out here like 7-8 hours. I got done with that. I looked like I had just run a 10K.
It's
like
so
that
hard.
is how drained I was physically, mentally. And I just remember finally getting to go eat food, and I just grabbed like the meal prep that I always get, and it was like the best thing I've ever ate, just because we were so hungry and just tired.
But we had each other and Anthony. We were all three on the desk.
So really, if it was an emergency, somebody could run to the bathroom and then come back. But this guy was Cory Booker just out there.
Yes. So we have a little bit of a soundbite from last night. That's a lot of work.
And I see myself as a driven person. I would not do that.
Could not.
I would not do that even if I was in Congress. I just wouldn't.
Now that's a whole uncensored Carolina Rashi on the effectiveness on what just happened. But we won't get into that. But we did want to ask you on Instagram, so we did. Politics aside, how long do you think you could do it? Just talk. Constantly probably does. But after talking for so long, what would you want to do? Just go to sleep?
Probably just go tweet some more about Elon and Trump.
Yeah. So anyway, congratulations to all those who support Cory Booker and those who think this was effective.
It definitely had the internet searching for it.
Yes.
It had all the social media sites. It was trending, Cory Booker. So if you didn't know who Cory Booker was prior to yesterday, now you know, because he was trending.
I actually met him.
Oh, nice.
And it was really nice. I hope he's resting today, and talking for that long is just...
That is crazy.
Whew, yes, but thank you guys for responding, and we had a lot more comments. I just picked a few of them there, so getting back on the Instagram and connecting with you guys, so we appreciate you doing that. If you are on Instagram, it's at Collins and Rashi, so you can check us out there. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. Now, this next story, I was debating whether or not to put it in the beginning because it has to do with faith, but we're all friends and we are very open, and one of the things that connects us is our faith and belief in God.
Is this just a political episode?
No, this is not. This is not political. This is actually, I think this is great.
Okay.
The Texas House will now consider a bill allowing teachers to pray at work after it passed the Senate yesterday. This bill is in response to a Supreme Court decision that found a public high school football coach had the right to pray after football games, even though
I said a prayer, or if somebody else was a different religion and did whatever they do. I will say it's nice because when I was a kid, I was not only exposed to Catholicism, being Catholic, we had a best friend who was Buddhist. We had multiple Jewish friends. We had multiple just Christian friends that went to like Christian non-denominational churches, and we would go and to all these different religious things, whether it was for their bat mitzvahs or just to go to church with them. We went to a bunch of the Buddhist ceremonies, and it was so different and so cool. And it's like, yeah, that's just what my friend, that's their religion. And my mom and I would talk about it, and it just like opened my eyes to what other people do.
Yes.
So, I mean, whether you're praying to God or Buddha, I mean, what does it matter?
It doesn't matter. And I will say that being...
You know it in Hindi?
No.
Oh,
it's just the Lord. I just didn't know it because it's not, it's with the Bible. I mean, and so I didn't...
Wait, you went to a public high school, right? And you guys prayed. And how did you feel about that?
Great. I mean, it's fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was great. My mom was actually excited.
If you're in a public school, though, I would love to see teachers or coaches, a lot of people are Christian, but if there are other people of other faiths, let's open up and let's say one of your prayers, or why don't you show us how you would do this, and kind of open up the conversation.
Yes, and there are people who, like in our high school, well, like even still, and I think at the end of the day, if you just respect each other, that's what matters, and that's what it teaches. I think prayer in school teaches that because in the real world,
today I randomly listened to a whole podcast on how Dubai, or the United Arab Emirates, was basically created. For no reason. But I find that so interesting to learn about their culture and how it is like a newer country and how they do things. I think we get very just absorbed in our own little bubble. And it's easy to do, right?
Yes.
Because you have family, and then you go to a specific church and you practice a specific religion. So it's like you're not really branching out. I just think it's really interesting to learn about these other
I think you almost
religions.
have to be a productive member in society. I have people in my family who have even had their kids go
house, and there's like a specific room dedicated to the Buddha. I remember being in my friend's house, and like they had that whole setup, and we would go in there and do like a little prayer meditation thing, and
are out there, right? Like
that's true, and I'm not like opposed to drawing the line at
that,
but
that's
there's
just more
crazy.
People who are there for the point is just to be able to express yourself in a kind way and accept everyone. I would also say that I pray even at work, when like I did yesterday. We had this
oh my gosh,
and whatever keeps you sane.
Yeah,
right? And
that's the thing. I actually yesterday kind of I had to go do something in one of the side rooms, and no one was in there, and it was quiet, and I just took a couple of deep breaths and just kind of reset, and then went on my day, and everything was fine. I was kind of stressing for no reason, but It's just like a little reset, but you could also do that by saying a little prayer. In the podcast that I was listening to, different religions have to pray at different times of the day.
Yes.
And I was like, that's really a good idea. Just that little reminder, pause, take a few breaths, say a prayer. Because Catholic, I don't have to, it's not like, okay, you need to pray at sunup and this and that. It's not like regimented like that. So I was like, what a great idea to kind of pick different times in the day, or every day it's like pause, say a quick prayer, check in, reset.
And with Hinduism, it's the reason we say namaste and we go like this is because
I like how you say that.
Oh, did I say it different?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I say namaste.
I like how you just said that. Namaste. So
see?
Yeah.
I'm like, namaste.
Namaste, yes. So that's me bowing down to your light and you bowing down to mine, like the soul, the fire. So it's just, but for us, we believe there's one God, there's different forms, and you carry one form in you. So that's why you can really pray anywhere.
And this is why some people that I know, this is crazy.
Okay.
I practice yoga all the time. I love it. My mom loves it. We all love it. But there are some Catholics that don't believe in yoga because it's like not like their religion. I'm like, I can't.
Okay.
Namaste.
Yeah, that's not what I'm not.
I've had this discussion with family members and I'm just like, no. Okay.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Okay. Real quick. What is the one thing travelers are most likely to forget to pack? It's a phone charger.
Where was she?
She was
somewhere
in Europe, yeah.
So did she get to Europe and realize she didn't have it? Really?
Yeah, it was like some weird situation. Anyway. But I can tell you from my experience, this is the worst thing. I told my husband to get this black bag that had my makeup, okay? Put the black bag in the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I told you a story, he forgot the black bag with my makeup, and we were going to a wedding.
I had the same situation happen. Not with my makeup, but with all my clothes. I literally, my dad and my sister had to be in Pittsburgh. So I'm like, okay, I need you to take my luggage. And then when you come back to Pittsburgh to pick me up, so where we're driving 10 hours to my cousin's wedding.
Yeah.
That bag needs to be in the car. And they forgot it. And we didn't realize until we were, dang. Yeah.
Well, it's not like Home Alone where they forgot the kid, right?
And then you had to go buy all new makeup.
Yeah.
Which honestly, while that was a pain at the time and an expense, we definitely used makeup in this career. So
yeah, so we were fine.
Yes, go to waste.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
That's what I always tell myself. I mean, would I want to spend that big chunk on makeup? No, but I know it'll go to good use if I ever do forget it.
Yes, it's an investment.
Yeah, clothes. On the other hand, my cousin went to Walmart and grabbed me a couple things.
Oh, that's sweet.
I luckily had my bridesmaid's dress, so
boom,
we're good to go.
Good to go.
Crazy.
All right, friends, thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll see you next time.
Yay.
Woohoo.